Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We got our coffee and our Stanley this morning. Pumpkin spice on deck. Mm, yes. All right, let's rock and let's roll. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Everyone, wake up the kids. They should be on their way. Have a good day. To make sure they're using all those hallway expectations and classroom expectations. Depending on what district, they may even have some common assessment. Whatever the teacher has taught for the quarter, she's going to want to review those skills, make sure that our kiddos have learned those skills. And good morning, Miss Daz. And we as parents and community, we're going to follow up to make sure that they are learning their skills. Asking them how are they doing? Ask to see their conduct folder. If they don't have a conduct folder, you need to be on the phone calling the school. Right? You need to see some progress. What's going on in the school? You know? What's going on? Are you involved? What's the next big event? If they don't have a next big event, can you help create another best event? These are our children, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going to be a productive part of their lives. So get involved. Get involved. Aunts, uncles, grandmom, granddad, let's get involved in the children's school. Okay? On another note, Miss Lucinda is the new assistant basketball coach to the elementary school basketball team. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's put those basketballs in the chat, girl. Yes, honey, I gave y'all a hint a couple of weeks ago on one of my shorts. I did like this. Yeah, but I'm the assistant basketball coach, so honey, those kids don't know what they are in for this year. So we have scheduled games. You guys are going to be coming along. Um, and we're just going to really, really try to hype it up and make it as exciting and pleasurable for them as possible, along with promoting good sportsmanship and skills that they need. Because, hey, we probably got the next WNBA star right there in my midst. I do have two girls, so, you know, I just love it for them. Being so confident little young ladies. And one of them has just blossomed, y'all. Like, the first day of school, this child would barely talk, and now she's just really getting out there and being a hustler and really, really making me proud. And that's why I do this. That's why I do it. I like to get the ones that people have given up on, and I spread my little magic, and voila, a flower has blossomed. And I just love it. I just love it. And I got flowers like that all over this city, and it makes me feel so good inside. No matter what my bank account look like, no matter what my channel look like, no matter what I look like, no matter what it look like in the world, I'm talking about right here, I feel satisfied and content. And I want to shout out to my therapist. Therapy has really, really helped me to get to this part in life to where I just feel content. So content is our vocabulary word for today. Content. Content. Being satisfied, being calm, and being okay. You don't necessarily have to be amazing. You don't have to be just down and out. But being content, being satisfied, being happy just to see the sun shine. The sky is beautiful and blue. I'm so blessed to be able to see it and to be on my way to a job to see it. Because, next month anything can happen. So I want to go ahead and just thank God for today. We're just so excited for what this year is going to bring into elementary sports. So, yeah, we will definitely keep you guys posted and let you all come along with us as we start our game season and all and all and all. So, yeah, this is a way to get the parents and families involved. You never know what kids are interested in. I wish that we had everything: ballet, piano, art. Some of the kids have expressed interest, even though I don't like it, but they like it. So things that they like, I get excited about. They did some writing activities. They talked more about themselves, and I really got more of an intimate feel for them. One of my little rascals, he talks about the reason why he has an attitude sometimes, and I really didn't realize why some of my kids were angry, but they have a reason. They have a reason, and so my heart just goes out to them and the things that they face. But at the same time, I can't love them to the fact where they can't read. I can't love them to the fact where I make excuses for them and where I allow them to do the bare minimum. In order to love kids, I have to be able to push them. I have to be able to know where their deficiency is and push them to where they'll be the best. Um, Averages, that's not okay when it comes to kids and their education. And so sometimes they don't understand my structure, my directness, my unwillingness to lack in my structure. But there's a method to my madness. I've been successful. Check my record. My test scores are some of the highest in this city. That's because I don't stop. I'm relentless. Till I figure out how, I just can't stop. So I was able to research and find some neurodivergent type of study sound for kids and ADHD. I'm going to share some of those on my page. If you have a child that you suspect that may have a little bit of ADHD, when it's homework time, I want you to put headphones on them and to let this music play and to see if it in fact works. I tried it yesterday during a vocabulary study with them in math, and they actually seemed to be more relaxed. They didn't know why I had the sound on, but I really wanted to see. So I may be onto, research says, and hey, they seem to be more relaxed. And the reason why I thought about it was because I was talking to them, and one of the little boys, he said, when I get ready to do my multiplication, when I get to the 8, he said, I feel, well, he could not give me the word stress, but he kept saying, I feel. I said, what do you feel? It struck me. I said, what do you feel? I said, stress? He said, yeah, that's the word. I said, stress. So they're something that is hard for them. They tend to want to run. And I thought about it. I said, you know what? You do too. When things in life get hard, you want to run. So that's a child's natural reaction, right? So I got to calm them so that their brain waves will work harder and that they will remember, make it sticky. So I got to figure that out. I got to create that type of environment so they'll thrive. And I'm glad that allowing them to write gave me more of an insight into who they actually are and how they think. So I thank God for giving me that vision yesterday to do that, and how it just opened up just a great opportunity for me and my students, because children don't learn from people who they don't like. And even though I have to have a tough exterior, um, but I do it because I know what they're going to face in life. And so I have to be tough. I have to be relentless. I have to be structured. But at the same time, I have to be loving, caring, compassionate. So I have to put my own feelings aside for them. I have to sacrifice. Assistant coach is a non-paid job. Hear me. It is a non-paid job. No gas money reimbursement. No nothing. I just get a little piece of paper saying thank you. Okay? So while y'all talk about teachers, I want y'all to know about all of the endless hours that we sacrifice, the research that we do in order to make sure that the children are learning, because them learning affects our community. School and neighborhoods where kids are not learning, you're going to start seeing more and more gentrification and things like that. When you show the world that they can't deal with you, you nuck if you buck, the world will decide to move on without you. And I hate that for my people, because I see exactly what's going on, folks. Keep your head on the swivel out here in these streets. You heard me? Look around what's going on, y'all. We got to keep up, or else we're going to be kicked out. We're going to be kicked out. But yeah, I want to look into that story. I was on Justice Reaction. She was talking about a judge. I'm going to look on her page, too. I hope I don't forget, but I want to look into that story. Yeah, a lot of things we can't share with y'all, but I wish y'all could see sometimes what I see. You know, it'll give you a more deeper understanding into what I do and why I do this. But I'm going to say this before I get ready to get to this school. And I don't mean to come off cocky, but I can't help it. I am a trained professional. I take it seriously, folks. I don't feel like mediocrity is okay when it comes to our kids. So those people who want to be a part of the profession, get trained professionally. Get stamped by the state. Earn your credentials. Listen, let me tell you, I, for one, can have gone back and forth with this whole thing. Sometimes I came out the loser, but in order to be resilient and show people that I'm resilient, why not me? Why not me get out here and have struggles to show people that I mean what I say and I stand on it? So, teaching is a wonderful, wonderful, rewarding career, but I'm going to tell you, it is not easy. It is very difficult. You are going to deal with difficult. A lot of teachers do die with kidney failure, hypertension, heart disease, because it is a very, very stressful type of job. You're dealing with children who are sometimes don't know what's wrong with them. Frustrated. Parents sometimes are frustrated, and they need answers because they want to know what is going on. And, oh, he'll be okay, she'll be okay. If your child is not picking up books in kindergarten and start to have some type of interest in learning, you need to have a conversation. I feel like in the black community, a lot of time, whatever school is open, whatever school Your family tell you to send your child to, you go to. Have you investigated? Are the teachers actually qualified? What is the curriculum based off of? Is it a state standard? Go to these meetings, get involved, know what's on the cutting edge of education, and demand that that is available in your area. I don't care if you're on Fifth Avenue or on the side of the Fifth Avenue store, honey. Everybody deserves the right to have an adequate education. Everybody. Everybody. The homeless deserve to be educated. I could be homeless. I could be teaching them in homeless. I've had colleagues that have had to live in their cars and shower at the gym until they were able to get a home. It's hard out here.